Hey, what's up? I want to do a response to John Wayne Colt's video response for his contest, and not so much for the prize. Yes, I'm always shooting for the prize. Who doesn't like free stuff? But just kind of want to participate and tell all the forum members and the YouTube members how awesome the community is and how accepting it is. And for the first timers out there, if you're watching this video response and you're thinking about maybe posting your first video, this is an awesome opportunity from John Wayne Colt and all the people who donated all the knives. There's some really nice stuff going up, and most of it was donated, which is awesome. So I'm going to get to it. John wants to know what our 6 favorite knives are at the moment, and I'm going to keep mine in folders. I don't have many fixed blades, but I'm going to stay to folders for this because, man, it's tough. Even 6 knives is more than, your average, what are your favorite 3, but still 6 is pretty tough when you have a pretty decent collection, and I'm sure most of you are feeling the same way. So let's just get into it. This is in no particular order. Oh yeah, he also wanted to know the locks mechanism that you like the most, and I'll get to that. But first, let's start off with the Sage 2. Why it's one of my favorites, and particularly the ZDP FRN version. I do like it a little better than the carbon fiber version. It doesn't have the bling factor that the carbon fiber does, but I'll tell you what, it's a little bit lighter, and the way that the FRN is totally round all the way around here, and just a little fatter handle. To me, it just feels a little better in your hand during use, and kind of that's what the Sage is. I mean, not the Sage. The Stretch 2 is about for me. This is a strictly using knife. I do like the way it looks, but to me, there's better looking knives. But the way this knife uses and cuts and holds in your hand and all these different grips is just amazing. So obviously, I like it a lot. In my top 6 for sure. The FRN ZDP 189, and I can't say enough good about ZDP 189. Awesome, very very stainless. I use mine in food prep a lot, no stains, and holds an awesome edge and loves to take a polish. And light's not going to cooperate today. But anyways, let's move on. So Stretch 2. Next up, and remember, this is no particular order. This is just kind of got them laid out over here, and I'm just kind of pulling them. The Double Gunner Grip SNG. Very nice. I consider this almost a smaller EDC blade. You can see it next to this Stretch 2. A little less cutting edge. I consider it a smaller EDC blade because the cutting edge is not that great. It has a long handle, so it does have the reach, and this is kind of why I like it so much. God forbid you ever had to defend yourself with the blade, but look at the reach this thing has. It has the reach of a 4-inch blade. Pretty much like this military. So when you're behind your choil here, if you were going to stick into something, a target, that much reach. Same thing with this. But it has this choil up here for real precision cuts. And for me, I can get this finger here, here, here. And I can kind of pinch the blade here. And now I'm choked way up. I'm using this portion, and it's a very good controlled cut. So to me, very cool. Got the reach of a big knife, but all the control of a smaller, nicer sized EDC blade. We're going to keep this one out, but this is kind of the same thing. A lot of control over your cutting edge. The same thing with the SNG. The SNG has a little more size than the PT, so that's why I'm saying the SNG Double Gunner Grip so thin. That's definitely in the top 6. I'm going to have to hustle up because I can't talk too much. Already at 5 minutes. Next up, no particular order, is the Sebenza. Really love both models. I'm just going to say Sebenza. If you really had to make me choose out of my three, if you say, okay, come on guys, you gotta, this is 3 knives, not really, one of your knives. I would probably, for all practicality, very hard toss-up. I would probably keep the 21. I don't know. I probably would keep the 21 inlay. So I guess I do like the Sebenza, any flavor, but let's go ahead and stick that one up there for one of the 6. And that's really hard too, because this is a BG42 regular. This is, I believe, born in '96. So it's an oldie. Anyways, next up, Umnumzon, of course, predecessor, and that's why I kind of would keep the 21. Because if you look at the blade shapes here of the regular, the Umnum pretty much has the same belly and blade shape, just a little bit longer. So, all the good things about the Sebenza, the fit and finish, the warranty, why I like this so much. Titanium frame lock. Deploys very fast, no blade play. Very nice. Next up, the Hinder X M18. While I would not carry this every day for EDC, it is an awesome knife to own, and it is an awesome knife to carry. Just, you really, for me, I have to carry a secondary knife for sure when I carry this out, which is really no problem because I always carry a secondary blade. But okay, next up, what are we up to? 5? Yeah. The Military. In any flavor. Here's full serrated S30V. Here is the carbon fiber S90V. Very light. Knives are awesome. Their liner locks are awesome. Spyderco knows how to do the liner lock. And a lot of companies do, but just saying. And then this is the M4 Knife Works. Kind of what's hot right now for militaries. And honestly, I've been carrying this for 2 weeks solid. We're going to have the review on that later. I might even shoot that tonight, so look for that pretty soon. It'll be up in the next few days. So out of these 3, of course, serrated edge, love it, but in the top 6, between these 2, I know this is lighter, I know this is stainless, and I know the liner lock is just as tough as I'll ever need in this style of knife. And I don't know if it's because I just landed this or what, but even with the blade patinaing like this and the heavier titanium lock, I don't know, I would take this over all the other ones. So I know, kind of a shocker, but I do like the M4 Milli a lot right now. Subject to change, of course. So there we go. That's my 6 favorite knives at the moment. Left off fixed blades and stuff, but I'm more of a folder guy just because I can carry them and use them more everyday stuff. So I think all these guys are superstars. There's plenty that I didn't get to mention, runners-up, if you will. The Enduras. Whenever I have real work to do, usually an Endura will come out in ZDP 189. And the next one that I hated to leave out is the Manix 2. In this particular one, CTS XHP. Just a wonderful, wonderful blade. So with 30 seconds left, let's, no surprises, my favorite locking system is what John wanted to know. The titanium frame lock. And for all the reasons he listed in his video. I think I have a few more around here. That might be all of them. When you squeeze it, it locks up tighter. It just looks cool. And just the best locking system for my uses. Hey, John, thanks a lot for the contest. Have a good day.